We can probably all relate to getting flat tires on our bicycles. And, this one here is no exception. It's a pretty normal day of bike riding. I don't know how I got a flat.
Yeah, I just don't not feeling it today.
Smile.
I actually rarely get flats, but when I do, I patch them. Um, don't ask me if it's rational or whether it's cost effective. I just patch them. The first thing that people say is you should really just replace that tube. I mean, it costs $4 and then there's no problems, but it just seems like every single time I have to patch a tire, it's because I don't have a tube. And it's 12 o'clock at night and I have a flat tire, and so I'm going to patch it. And then next time I go to the bike shop, by the way, I'm not going to buy tubes because my patch is going to stay on and everything's going to be okay. So anyway, on that note, this patch was to my detriment. I probably put that on like 6 months ago, and you can see it's all wrinkly, and that's how the air was getting out. Probably on one of those harder landings today, something got jostled around. Maybe my tire pressure was low. So I'm going to take that patch off. I'm going to sand it. We're going to double down and put on a new patch because we're committed here. This tire, this tube already has 2 patches, so let's just continue the good fortune here. Let's put in the effort and actually see that everything's cool here. Obviously on the mountain bike trails or out on the road, you're not going to have the opportunity to test to see if there's bubbles coming out. But it's nice to do here. Usually I just throw it back in and just hope for the best because fuck it, it's a patch anyway. We're not doing precision bike mechanic stuff here. Anyway, let's think of some reasons why a patch might actually be practical. For instance, let's say you're taking a bunch of less experienced bike riders out on a ride. Your family's in town or something like that, and you're showing them around. You're going to have to fix anything that happens, and there's probably going to be a lot of different wheel sizes. There's going to be 700s, maybe 26, 29, different widths. A patch can actually do all of those. Also, if you like mountain biking aggressively, you don't want to carry around a lot of stuff. I know there's these guys that come on the trails with like 40 pounds of gear. I really don't like that. And a tube is actually pretty bulky. I just like to throw a patch kit and a little CO2 in my pocket. And that's kind of nice. In the rare event that I get a flat, it's good enough. As far as pumping it back up, pump it up a lot once you patch because you want it to press against the sidewall and seal on. So that's pretty much it. I'm committed to patching. I've been doing it since I was like 7 years old, and I'm not about to start buying inner tubes. Probably saved like $16 over the past year.